Hey, what up? And welcome back, ladies and germs, to the greatest racing game of all time, Tokyo Extreme Racer. And oh boy, are we getting close to the end now. The final 5th stage has just begun, but before we head back out onto Expressway, there's still one more thing left to be done. And I'm sure you already know what that is, don't you? Yeah, baby! We finally get what we've wanted. The Nissan GTR R35 17 edition. This bad boy is an absolute unit, and on top of that, we can get some of these upgrades too. I don't know if I've got enough BPs for all of them though. Ooh, that's a bit unfortunate. Okay, we'll ditch the brakes and tyres for now. Yeah, I think that's perfectly fine. Alright, sweet. And there we are. The Butte. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. And look how powerful it is as well. Max power, 570 PS. You got 3,800 cubic capacity. 432 speed metric. Dude, this thing's gonna be genuinely unstoppable. Like, with the upgrades on top of it as well, I can't imagine us losing with this. This car is an absolute unit. And because we saved up so much money over the course of playing, we should have more than enough money for all of these upgrades. Yeah! Oh, this thing, I can't wait to take it out on the road, dude. Damn, 11 million. Jeez. Yeah, it's definitely a good thing I saved up my money, huh? Because these upgrades are not cheap. Yeah, we'll go with that. I think if I stretch it out any further, it'll look a bit weird. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. I'll just keep it at 630 for now. Yeah. Okay, so after a few hours, you know, this takes quite a while, I've tried my best to replicate Tokyo Zero's Speed King, and I'll be honest, I'm pretty damn happy with the outcome. Wait, there's only 3 teams? That doesn't seem right. It adds up to about, what, 23? That's a decent amount of rivals, I guess. We'll go with that. Okay, so where do we begin? It looks like starting from here. Yep, that seems to be the best option. Alright, let's get this bad boy out on the road, shall we? Because we haven't even driven it yet, but from what I can tell, I mean, it is the R35, it is an absolute unit, and it has all the upgrades. Well, at least the upgrades that I can get so far. There's still like another tree left, so if it's quick now... Okay! Yep, it is quick. Just imagine this with the endgame upgrades. Jesus Christ, what? Okay. This thing is way quicker than I thought it was. Hello? And it accelerates like crazy too. Hold up. And go. Dude, I don't think I'm even gonna need NOS. That is insane. Dude, look at the lead I'm gaining. 130, 150, 170 yards? What? Well, if every rival's gonna put up as much of a fight as that, I don't really see where I'm gonna struggle. I think even the Devil Z, or the Unknown, whatever it wants to go by in this game, even that's gonna struggle. Or it might, I don't know actually, it might be really fast, it might even be twice as fast as this thing. I know it is called Tokyo Extreme Racer, but my god, going that fast just seems a bit overkill. At that point it's not even skill. Yeah, I'll be so real, dog. I think beating the final stage really won't be that bad, especially with this car. The R35, it's a menace. In real life and in game. God damn. Like, the temps are a little bit alarming, but other than that, I'll be so real, man. If you're playing this game and you're struggling on the final stage, just get this car. problem solved. Literally. It is... I mean, as you can see, it is OP. I feel like the balancing of the game just kind of got thrown out of the window towards the end. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the idea of going fast, but this is way too much. Way too much. Because, like, at this point of the game, you're going so much faster than everything else. It doesn't even feel like a challenge anymore. The first 2 stages, possibly 3, all felt relatively well designed around being difficult. But this, I mean, maybe I'm just good at driving, who knows? This doesn't even feel like anything. I'm just cruising whilst beating rivals at the same time. Alright, time for their leader. Full Moon Madness. Dude, for a team name called Speedmaster, you guys are absolute pushovers. Even the leader, rocking the same car as me, and using NOS, can't even accelerate to the same degree that I can. That is unreal. Like, look at the lead I'm gaining. I'm not even trying. Jesus. That is insane, bro. That is actually insane. God damn. We have local rich man. Oh. Well, he won't even accept the race. Bruh. Okay, so I guess we'll have to figure out his requirements. Chances are we're probably gonna beat the game, reset the game to New Game Plus, and then probably do like a Wanderer guide. Because no point really going for them all now. And if we can do a new game, I'm sure it would help out a lot of people to actually see all of the Wanderer requirements listed out. And also a bunch of tips and tricks here and there. Can I make it to the PA before my engine explodes? Yes, yes I can. And I get an achievement as well. Wait, I didn't expect that. Bro, that's kind of funny. I was really expecting the rivals in the later stages to be, you know, harder. They really haven't been. But as I say, we're probably nowhere near the end of Stage 5, this is just the beginning anyway. So, fingers crossed that we actually run into some tougher rivals. Because these fellas, they really aren't putting up much of a fight. Peach Dragon. Maybe we get some fun back-to-back races. Although, saying that, my temperatures are a little bit alarming. Dude, even like 140 miles per hour is too quick for them. Something about that doesn't seem right. Oh, wait, yeah, seeing the number of rivals that are left combined with all of these actually being filled in now, might actually mean that those are the last 3 teams that I have to race. Oh. I guess we might be closer to the end of Stage 5 than we initially thought. Damn. So hopefully that means that we're going to have a lot of cool boss fights though. So there should still be that at least. Alright, let's get back out onto the road, shall we? And finish off this game. So if that means that these are the last teams remaining, that is kind of anticlimactic. So fingers crossed then that the bosses are actually worth it. You know, we've got Snake Eyes, Swift Emperor, you know, the top dogs, the very best of the best. And well, if those guys are just as trivial, I don't know what to tell you, man. It'd be pretty disappointing. Something isn't quite adding up right here, because there's no way that this many people are left, and yet only one of them is still out on the road. Like, obviously they're going to be in PAs, but there's no way, absolutely no way they're all going to be in PAs. I highly doubt that, so there's going to be some sort of, like, gimmick here. Yeah, I knew it. I bloody knew it. Although saying that, I don't think it's going to really make much of a difference. Magnificent Maid. And Shy Maid. How cute. Although I'd have to imagine you guys won't make much of a difference unless you body block me like that. Bro, that's kind of cringe. Don't be doing that. Alright, get me in front. Lovely. And now all we do, what is happening with the traffic? Bro, is maintain the lead, get super far ahead, and win. The night wind carried an ominous feeling. Ooh, making me uneasy. A brand new R35. Of course, that was Eternal Polaris. So she was okay. We locked eyes, and then we kissed. Nah, it's not that kind of game. Although some people really want it to be that kind of game. Oh boy, have you seen the Reddit? Goddamn, people are thirsty for her. In a gaze, I could see a fighting spirit. You wanna go? It's been a while. Yeah, I got a new ride. She's actually talking. It's okay, the people who disgraced you, I beat them all. You know what? Based. She'll be waiting for me. She's not the same person as she was before. This thing is unbelievably fast. It's unreal. And that is all of the teams dealt with. At least that I'm aware of, yeah. After taking a break, I found an unfamiliar man. I like your drip. That's right, I'm the second Snake Eyes. This, I mean, I feel the drip, I feel the aura. What the new Phantom 9 is after and who my true prey is, you already know, don't you? I'll take down Swift Emperor for sure. I'm sure you will. That's the mission given to me by that person. In other words, you're just a stepping stone. By defeating you, who's overcome all the trials I've thrown at you and built up your skills? I'll show Swift Emperor just what I'm capable of. Alright, Snake Eyes. Let's see what you're made of. Rocking the Supra. I like it. So you are the leader of Phantom 9. Snake Eyes. And once I've dealt with you, all that's left is Swift Emperor, right? Alright, no messing around. Okay, I'm trying not to laugh because I didn't think this would be, I don't know, so easy. They've got the custom music and everything for him, the custom intro, and that was the race. No way. You can't be serious. Maybe I screwed up. I'll let you off the hook. Just then, an NSX rolled up. One strike retreat. A young man. He was very neat. But something burned deep in his eyes, a flame of passion. Who'd offered his soul to Speed, and it's no other than Swift Emperor. He came tonight planning to face Snake Eyes, but yeah, noticed that I beat him. How about a battle with me next? He's like, hey, I'm supposed to race you. Yeah, it's like you lost. What are you on about? I don't see how battling the guy who lost would be interesting. I think it's only fair to leave Swift Emperor until last. You know? Like, he is, in my opinion, still way more of an impactful character compared to this new edition. You know, Eternal Polaris is cool and all, but it's literally Swift Emperor, the Speed King. So, you know what? We'll leave him until last. Eternal Polaris. Well, this is what we've been waiting for, huh? Let's go. 2, 1. Bong! Getting the lead. And I guess we're just gonna win. Man, this is anticlimactic as all hell. I've created too much of a beast. Oh, hello. She's brought backup. Yo, 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 yo. These guys are coming back as well. I'll be honest, kinda forgot about you two. Oh, of course I start at the back. Don't play defensive. That's not cool, bro. Alright, get me in front. And now we win. Sorry for butting in, but this guy, he's the one who put you in danger, right? No! No, I didn't. What's with all these rumors? After all, we're a team. What? Both of you, thank you. But the one who attacked me was Bad Bomber. Who's Bad Bomber? That's the guy who fed him info. What a rat! So that means the whole thing was a setup. Yeah, you've been played for fools. You bozos. There he is. The Swift Emperor. Although I'm inclined to believe that he might not actually be who he says he is. Because, I don't know, Chief. Rocking the NSX? That doesn't seem like his style. You know, maybe it makes a bit of sense, considering he does want to have the best of the best. But when the GTR R35 is an option, I don't know. I feel like he would have picked this over that. Considering almost every game, Jinte has always used a Nissan GTR. I lost. Me of all people. The new Swift Emperor defeated. See, he says he's the new, not the old. There's no way trash like you could beat Swift Emperor. Well, I beat you, and I beat him. So, cry about it. Wait, you're not Snake Eyes. Who are you? What is this ride? Straight from space, dude. Lightspeed Courier. You're not who I'm after. Well, I guess I am. Okay. What is happening? Let me check the map. Where is... Okay, he went right. So, we need to go this way, please and thank you. I might as well beat you in a race whilst we are making our way over to Snake Eyes Round 2. Because my god... What?! Nah, if this is how I end up losing, I'm going to scream. I am not gonna let this be the end of me. No siree. That is not cool. If that's how I end up losing my winning streak, brother, we are gonna have some problems. That 86 straight up had it out for me. What? Bro, level 28. Should be manageable. We still have plenty of NOS left from that previous race, which, by the way, almost killed my win streak. Thank you. That was unreal. I've never had that before. Jeez. Oh god, Snake Eyes, come on. Round 2 and that is what you give me? That's just disappointing, man. Alright, what have you got to say for yourself now? Impossible. There's no way someone like you could beat me. But you haven't seen his true power yet. Time for the person I admire most. Eternal Polaris. This is what we've all been waiting for. One-on-one with two of the rising stars. Me and her. Let's just hope that this race will be somewhat interesting, shall we? Because I'll be so real, man. Stage 5 has been insanely easy. But I will give credit where it's due, they do make some pretty cool intros for these races. Eternal Polaris. Let's do this, shall we? And go. Ah, oh, come on. You're not even trying, man. We got all this epic music and everything, and it just leads to disappointment. Bruh, I lost. Ever since that first night we battled, watching you get faster and faster, I admired you. But I guess I can't surpass you using the same methods. 4 masters of the new generation. This right here is what I was waiting for. Alright, Swift Emperor. Time for round 2, bozo. Let's do this. I really hope the OG Speed King makes a return. Because I want to see Jintei, man. As much as I like his replacement, which, by the way, he is glued to the road right now. And does a lot of damage. Like, he's like 10 yards in front of me and I'm taking hits, bro. Alright. We're in the lead. That just worked out for me. The king of the Shuto Expressway. So, who would have guessed that the mechanic this whole time was the king of the highway? Crazy. So, chances are, this is the last and final race of the game. I'm looking forward to what this guy has to offer. Okay, he's rocking the Nissan. That's already a great sign. And that livery, that's clean, dude. Oh, I like this. Rex Ex Machina. That is sick. Alright, what level are you? Level 28. Not as high as I expected. Alright, let's go. Get me in front, and I'll be a happy chappy. Oh, the music, dude. Oh, this takes me back. God damn. I'm glad they remastered some of the OG music. Ugh. Man, racing on the C1 was not it. Wait, that was it. Renowned Street Racer. Yeah. Well, I lost. Guess the Great King has gone old. But it's too early to sit back and watch the end credits. A demon lurks on this expressway. Indeed it does. But in order to race them, you have to beat all of the other rivals, including the Wanderers, so that is probably where the guide will come into play. And when you've truly mastered the art of racing, maybe you'll get to meet it. I will, more than likely. Now go to the frontier of an area where no one has ever reached.
What is love?
You can do it. Check it out. Do it, baby.